jingle bells, thrift store smells. Wait, why are you guys not in your costume? I thought we were practicing for tomorrow night.
I don't have an elf costume. You stole the. I should be the Santa hat. Look, I even got the beard going. It's like this really white Santa beard going. You should. Oh, see that I just missed an opportunity on an elf joke, but I'm not gonna go there. I'm not going there. Right? I'm not gonna do it.
Cool. Yeah, you can cool it with the short jokes. I got enough of that last week.
It went in, and I shouldn't have said anything. Dang it. The thought did cross, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna try to sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna sugar cookie coat it.
To be fair, though, in the thumbnail, you did make me Santa. I think.
Did I?
Yeah.
No, I think that was your AI that turned you into Santa or something.
Oh, you're right. Oh, you mean on the one
completely inaccurate, but
yeah, what happened with that AI, man? I'll tell you what, I was like, what? The video was going good, and all of a sudden I was like, you're an elf driving the truck. Like, what happened there? Or Santa Claus? I don't know.
But anyway, everybody listening, watching, please join us tomorrow night. We're going live at 9 p.m. So we're doing a Christmas special live.
Yeah.
We just changed that time, so good adjustment there.
Yeah, that was on the fly.
On the fly right there. We just added a half hour later because I have plans now. I ruin everything.
And we're also gonna so come hang out with us, chat with us. It'll be a live episode. It's gonna be a regular episode, but it'll be, I guess, a little more interactive than I assume, right?
No, we have to ignore the comments, guys.
Okay.
No, you guys can talk to us all you want. We're ignoring them though. We can't be. This podcast cannot be swayed by your guys. Obviously, I'm joking. The chat will be live with us. We'll obviously be interacting with y'all. It should be fun.
Yep.
And then we're going to post it as our weekly episode, though, right?
Yeah, with a little bonus content, as long as we get to film that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We're going to have a 16A. But 16A won't drop until the Monday after Christmas.
Yep. Maybe is that so? That's where we're gonna sing our Christmas carols, right?
We're singing.
Well, I just said we were. I was practicing, and
we could turn the live into a karaoke.
We're dressed up.
Yeah, we could do that.
Last Christmas, I gave. How's that song go? I don't know.
Yeah, I hate Christmas music, to be honest. But
wait, what?
I'm not. You like Christmas music?
I love Christmas music.
Really? I'm forced to listen to it when I'm driving with my wife this time of year, and at work it's always on. But most of it.
Oh, I guess if you had to listen all day, but I don't know. I enjoy it, but I embrace the season as much as I can.
Yeah,
just a total attempt to enjoy Christmas as much as I can, like as much as I did when my kids were little and when I was little. Christmas isn't as fun as it used to be, but I try to embrace that feeling some way, somehow. I don't know.
It's probably a relief, though. I know when my son was little, like those Christmas Eve nights or the leading up to it, putting stuff together so you could put it out. I mean, those were late nights for when you have a young kid.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're right. No sleep. There was no sleep had anyways, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't much sleep going on. I mean,
yep.
Ray, you got nothing to say about
it? I don't have kids, so I mean, Christmas is kind of boring for me, but would try to make the best of it.
I'm with you now. I get it because that's where I'm at. My kids. I mean, my boys are grown, so like I don't like. There's no more surprise Christmas morning, that fun stuff.
I will tell you right now, there's not a single present under my Christmas tree.
There's not
that's how Santa hasn't shown up yet, Ray.
Oh, okay.
Those presents don't show up till Santa comes and drops them off.
Well, it's because I quit working as an elf, so it doesn't have any helpers this year. Look, if I make fun of myself, then you can't make fun of me. So that's the rule.
That's the rule. I mean, I was more shocked than anything last week. I hope I didn't make fun of you too bad. I was shocked. I'm still a little bit.
I think it was too bad. I mean, easy for me to say, I guess, right? Right. But
there was no leftovers episode.
No, I don't talk about them anymore.
No. Yeah, I think what did we say? Ties have been severed. Is that what we said? Are we going with that?
I mean, Dan on my YouTube live last night on Past Night Picks podcast said that bridges have been burned. He said. So
Bridges have been burned.
yeah.
Piles have been removed. that was a reference towards Death Pile.
Oh, I totally missed it. Yeah, so that was
Immediately.
like a poop scooper kind of comment or something. I didn't know what you were going with.
I don't know. No, I mean, yeah. So it's gonna be fun. Christmas show's coming up. What else we got coming up? Anything? You guys got anything going on?
Just my normal Wednesday night podcast, my YouTube lives every Wednesday night at 8, which I don't know if they're going to happen. Is there something
Ray's
else that I'm
laughing
missing?
at me.
Oh, but there probably won't be any on Christmas though. So
What are you laughing at, Ray?
Because I thought Keith misspoke. Did I hear that wrong, or I don't know?
What did I
I thought
say?
he said something. I thought
Well,
he
I
said.
don't know.
I thought he said poop, but I don't know. Maybe I just heard it.
Isn't that like
wrong.
like a appetizer, a poo poo platter?
I mean, I still have the PP poo poo hand sanitizer.
Earlier I said poop scooper when he said piles are being removed. I thought that's what. That's what I said. Poop scooper.
I'm not even making that up. Isn't a poo poo platter like an appetizer at like I want to say like Chinese restaurants or something like that?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I don't think I've
It's
ever
like
had it, but
it's like a little torch where they bring it out and you cook it right there.
I mean, it's probably local to my area.
yeah, probably.
I see what you did. Oh, that's every night for Rage.
I'm not gonna. It's been. Oh my gosh! I actually had to email the
poo-poo
waste
factory?
treatment center. The plant.
Why?
The poo poo.
What you're turning into someone that calls car dealerships on us now.
No.
Why'd you have to call them and email them?
I fell asleep on the couch on like Friday into Saturday. I woke up at 3 a.m. because my house, my whole first floor smelled like crap.
Oh.
And it's been getting worse. Like,
is it
like over
back
time.
to sewer or what? Or is it just
I don't know. They're trying to figure it out.
Again, Ray?
So the guy emailed me back because there's been like a whole big bunch of news reports on it lately. It's really bad. I mean, it's awful, and I want to move because I can't take.
I mean, it's seeping through the walls now.
Yeah,
that's not good.
No, I know there's like it literally woke me up.
Oh my god! I don't know if you could be up.
And for you, like sleeping on a sofa, that's probably similar to like sleeping on like a bunk bed top bunk, right? Like that's a fall for you there, right? See, I did it. I went there.
Okay.
Fall out of that sofa. I'm sorry. I take it back.
No, I don't know, but no, it was so bad. Yeah, I can't believe I even emailed them about that.
What'd you say to them? Like, what is an email to the poop factory? What is that? How does that go?
Like
you guys think? Stop it.
I don't know. I just I can't remember. I just I was so mad. I was like, your smell woke me up or something. It's 3 a.m. But I looked. There's a lot of complaints lately. And so there's a whole news story about it, and they actually had a whole thing. They have a complaint department now.
Oh man!
But they got back to me within a couple days, and he had like a lot of info, and he basically they want to know like the time frame and like more details so they can try to figure it out. But it's so bad that where I grew up is about like 15 minutes away from here, and that the smell is going down there, and it never used to be that way. So something's going on, and it's
a lot of Thanksgiving dinners are finally and Christmas cookies are kind of stirring up the old brown a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know, but I can't take it. So because
little extra gravy was had this year, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I have the crappiest picks at my flea market now because it's literally going to be all the time smelling like poop.
Well, good news is if reselling doesn't work out, you could go apply for the complaint department at the poop factory.
Yeah.
Now that they have a complaint department.
Yeah, there we go.
I mean, that'd be fun.
What
do you think they're calling to complain about?
Does not sound fun to me. Does not sound fun.
I mean, there's not a lot to call about, right? Like, I'm pretty sure 99.5% of their calls are the same kind of complaint.
I mean, do you think they get any like calls or emails saying, "Hey, I'm sorry, I was bound up for a few days," and just incoming?
Do you think they get extra calls when corn is on sale at the grocery
God.
store? I'm sorry.
Wow.
Keith is gonna leave like Joe
This
does.
is terrible. I might have to pull Joe Philly Picker and pop off screen because this is rough.
All right.
Sorry,
All
I'm
right.
sorry.
No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
We'll move on from the poop.
It's fun though. I enjoy these kind of conversations.
So you enjoy poop.
The conversation. I like laughing. Man,
We're gonna edit it to where you said poop and conversation isn't gonna be in there.
I already know who's gonna edit that up. It's gonna say I enjoy poop. Cut right to it.
You see, there was a girl who tried to. I don't know if she was trying to break some sort of record. This is not a poop story, not really, but she was trying to break some sort of record, eating like nothing but corn for like days on end, and she sadly she eventually passed away because you cannot just eat corn. Your body can't.
No.
She passed away from eating just corn.
Yeah, I think she was like obstructed and couldn't digest. You can't digest it. So
Yeah.
don't just eat corn. Everybody out
Don't
there.
eat just corn, man. That's important. I think.
I know. I know. My dad's not allowed to eat corn anymore. He's not supposed to.
Not allowed. Like why? Like that's something you do to a kid. Like you're not allowed.
I probably can't pronounce it right. It's like I don't even know. It's like diver.
Oh, the diverticulitis.
Yeah,
I've heard of that. One of my friends had that. He couldn't have when he ordered a hamburger, he had to make sure it didn't have the seeds on it.
Yeah. So you can't have seeds. You can't have corn. It's basically like it gets in pockets.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've heard of that diverticulitis.
Yeah. He hates it.
This is a fun reselling podcast right here. We're talking about
going from the poop lamp to the colon
to people dying from eating too much corn.
Yeah.
Look, we're talking like this, and nobody's even going to join our live because we just talked about poop and corn.
Yeah, this will be a festive episode on Tuesday night.
Yeah,
tomorrow night.
We will be much better tomorrow night. We'll be in a.
Now, I mean, somewhere there's a popcorn joke in there somewhere, but I don't know where. I haven't quite figured it out yet, but
it'll come to you.
It's in there somewhere.
Okay.
Do we have a reselling topic? I know Ray said he made some rookie mistakes, and then eBay sent him. How come you got a survey, Ray? I want to go there first. You got a survey?
I gotta find it.
Who got the eBay survey? Did you get it, Keith?
I saw it. No, but I don't check my email enough. I don't think.
I never saw it, but I didn't go back and look for it. But I get a notification every time I get an email on my phone. I never got an eBay end of year survey. Is that what you called it?
Yeah, I think it's just like a end of year survey type thing. They want to see how you enjoy it. Usually, if you would refer
type thing. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, they usually want to see if I'll refer other people to sell on eBay, but it wasn't really like that this year. It was kind of odd. I gotta find it now because it's so far back in our group chat.
Oh yeah, sorry.
No,
I didn't read them all, but some of those questions are interesting. They're trying to fish for information, basically trying to find out what's the limits they can push as far as fees and shipping and stuff. Like they're just testing you or promotion.
Yeah. So they had it was 5 questions in a row, and they only gave you 2 options. Okay, and you had to choose between which option you wanted, option 1 or option 2. It had the first section in there asked change. It said change in current eBay shipping label rates. Would you like to pay 5% more or 5% more? For option 1 and 2, but then it would going down the list. It would have different options for each. If that makes sense.
I don't get. Yeah, I don't.
Sorry, I'm probably explaining it really badly.
That's all right. But I'm so there were other options What were the other
Yeah.
options?
So like then there was package protection. So under option 1, it said up to $200. Option 2, up to $100. But you also have to pay 5% more. Remember that.
Oh, I got you. So they're like, it's like when you go to the McDonald's and they say, "Do you want, you want fries with that?" And then if you want the meal, you have to take the fries, or you have to take the drink too, or something like that, right? Does that make any sense?
I guess. Yeah, it's like basically you just have like.
That was a bad example. I'm trying to think of a good example.
We were really bad at explaining this week.
No, I'm trying to think of like, I don't have a good example.
Look, I'm just gonna say the way it started out though, because that was the first 2 options. The first 2 options said pay 5% more in shipping labels. That's not good. Like that's the first 2 options you give me.
And so if they, I don't know. This is turning into a train wreck. I'm not understanding the. I thought I understood the.
Well, they made it confusing because so it had like one question with those two different options and go all the way down, like to where it had different things. Like let me go back in. So it said we did the shipping one. We did package protection. Next one was protection claims handling. eBay handles claims, and that was the same for both on that one. The next one.
Well, there was no multiple choice.
Yeah, well, it was either option 1 or option 2, but some of those options were exactly the same, is what I'm trying to say. But then sometimes they were different. And it's like,
how's that a survey if they're giving you the same choice for both choices? That's
well,
bizarre.
because all the way down, there might be one thing in that whole set that's different compared to the other one.
I'm so confused.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I guess I'd have to see it. I don't understand it at all. But that's
so you had more than 2 choices then.
Well, you don't know. You only have 2 choices, but then it's like they give you
so
5
let's
sets.
just do a hypothetical. Let's say I selected, since the first time it came up, I can only pick one of the 2. I pick one, then there's more choices that pop up.
Yeah,
or what?
yeah, that's what I'm trying to get to. Is like there's 5 sets, so you're basically trying to pick the best of each set.
But they're both the same.
So, well, not entirely all the way down. So then, like, where you buy shipping label, eBay only, and then in like say another one further down, another set, there was any source. So they're trying to even say that you can only. They're trying to see if we would be willing to only purchase shipping labels on eBay, only on eBay.
I hope that Muffin isn't listening because we are going to get some serious crap for this explanation. We are.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you have to take it to understand it. It seems like confusing.
It's really confusing altogether.
Yeah, I believe you. Now I believe you because I don't understand.
It's like they gave everybody a trick question in a survey because you're the whole entire time you only have 2 options and you're trying to choose the better, but you might give something up each time, like something you didn't want to pick.
Did that come to your email?
Yes.
Let me see if I have it.
I look for mine. I don't have it.
Yeah, I can't.
I was in my wrong email actually.
Let's see. I mean, here's one. It was like, okay, you could have change in shipping label, pay 5% less. So that sounds pretty good. Like, oh wow, I could pay 5% less, and then you could get up to $200, $200 package protection. Then it says you handle claims.
So it's based on what you pick. It changes.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It's like I'm saying, storybook.
So there's 2 columns, like all the way down. Option 1, option 2. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's each time, like you go through it. It's each question has 2 columns that you're going all the way down.
So like if you pick 5% off or 5% more on the labels, then you're gonna get more protection, right?
You might, maybe in one of them it might have been less. So that's why there's always something you're giving up in each one. It felt like it wasn't nothing. There was no options. I seen that everything was going to stay the same.
Right. Wow. It's like it's like I don't know.
Like some of them were good.
It's like when you get like a cable service, you're buying it for the NFL Red Zone, and it throws in like a lacrosse channel too that you don't want, but you get it with the lacrosse. You get it with the
bundled in there.
package, the
Yeah,
Red Zone package.
but at the same time, they took away ESPN.
You know what, Ray?
Yeah.
That's a sensitive subject because they did take away ESPN for a while on YouTube TV.
You experienced that? You had to deal with that?
Yeah, I missed 2 Monday Night Football games because of it. Thanks a lot.
Is it fixed now?
Yeah, they came to a deal. But there was 2 Monday Night Football games that I missed because YouTube TV lost ESPN for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's I want to do the survey. Can you send me a link?
I can try.
Was it a link within the email?
I'll have to look. I can probably do that. Actually, I should have probably done it from the beginning. If I could find the
we
email.
should put the link in the description of the video if the link works.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea.
Well, if it works, folks, it might be down there.
Also, they asked me at the end, they asked me if I'm interested in potentially participating in a paid follow-up 60-minute interview with an eBay researcher.
A paid one?
Yeah.
What?
And so I Googled like what
there goes your 5%.
What I could be paid, and it's like it could be $25 to $150. What Google told me. And I'm like, well, I don't know. Like, I guess that depends. And then so I hit yes, and then they asked if I had a good camera setup. So it's a video interview. It's not over the phone. And then
so maybe that link might not be reusable then if it went there.
Maybe not. Maybe it was just I'm special.
Check you're now our eBay ambassador. Ish.
And then but then I might watch. I can't do the interview now if I'm talking about this because they said that if selected in the one-on-one interview, would I be willing to sign an NDA?
No.
That's bizarre.
Yeah.
Like I could probably get some juicy intel if I do the interview.
Why would you sign an NDA for a survey that you're taking? Like they're not giving you information, right? They're just like
they must though. They might. That's why like some of that info in there because they're playing with stuff like whether they might with the option of possibly charging us 5% more. Or like there was another one that they wouldn't cover certain things or something. There was a bunch of different options on that survey.
That's a weird survey. I need to look. I looked at them for a little bit, but I was trying to find the survey more than anything.
Yeah,
it sounds like a pretty poorly constructed survey.
Like the whole thing with only being able to buy shipping labels on eBay. Like Keith, like you use pirate ship. Like that makes that difficult.
So they could make it to where you can only get labels on there is what they're basically asking you.
I mean, it would make sense, right? Because they got rid of PayPal at some point, and they, so
keep everything in house.
They probably make a little bit of money off their own labels.
And then there's options to where eBay handles claims or you handle claims. So I don't, what
kind of like bank disputes?
It just says protection claims.
I want eBay to handle that. I don't want to deal with that anymore.
And then surcharge avoidance is what eBay covers in regard to package measurement errors. eBay covers only minor errors. eBay covers no errors, or eBay covers all errors.
I want them to cover minor errors because there could be an abuse that would happen. People would be everybody would measure off,
Think about. I was just thinking the same thing. Yeah, that wouldn't go over well.
I mean, I think it would be a huge cost that eventually, no matter what, eBay is eventually going to forward it to the sub.
Yeah,
and so abuse would eventually lead to people. I don't know. That's my opinion.
That's pretty cool, though.
Now these are the multiple choices I wanted to hear. Like that's
I should have I just worded it differently because you're seeing as columns, so I just keep scrolling through to see all the options. But you're not going to get all those options at once when you go through a survey. You're only going to get 2 at a time with all the other stuff.
Go through them again. Let's kind of answer them ourselves, and then let's in the comments, just like the 3 or 4 that you just read. Those are good.
Okay.
what everybody would want too.
Well, here's one package protection. So it's for items lost or damaged in transit. So it would be up to $300, up to $200, or up to $100.
And the claim is through eBay.
Yeah, which is interesting because then there's not, and for that one, there's not an option for no coverage on that.
Yeah, I mean, I think I would go with the 300 on that one.
Yeah,
Right.
who would go for less?
Yeah, yeah.
Why would you select less?
Like, who's gonna select that?
Like, why wouldn't you want as much coverage as you can get?
But
then that changes your options down the road, or what?
Oh well, like I said, so like if you do like the 300 one, you have to handle claims. And then there's
exactly
no change shipping label.
So
and then
you're kind of like pick your poison type thing.
Yeah, so that's pretty much how the whole entire five different sections of it is. You're picking your poison each time. Every time you get something good, you're giving something up.
I know the analogy. It's like those medication commercials where they're like, you won't have a rash anymore, but your blood pressure is going to go up. Your whatever. Like you could lose a limb.
Yeah, the stuff they say very fast and at the end of the commercial, right?
Right. So like 300 coverage, you're going to have to pay 5% more on label. You're going to have to. We're not going to handle claims for you anymore. Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense. Keep going. So wait. We would all select 300, obviously.
Yeah.
It changes things down the road though, so I might not select it because that's not as nearly important to me as like covering claims or the. Okay, keep going.
Yeah. No. Well, there's really only two left that I haven't touched base at all on, so I'm gonna read them. So this one's how to pay for labels. Are you gonna pay for labels with your eBay balance or any method of choice, payment method of choice? So like,
I'm fine with either, but I currently use my eBay funds, but I would be fine with switching because then that would force me to get like a credit card with rewards or something. I should be doing it anyways.
Mm-hmm.
I was just thinking the same thing. Yeah, you get points. I think all of mine go on a credit card, so you get at least those Discover points or whatever. So
I need to do that. Like I know there's quite a few people that I've heard do that.
I thought eBay balance was I thought eBay balance was like really the only option, and then if you go over, like they just charge you. Like,
no, you can put you can put in a card and then take. Like I have a card that's in there to back up in case my eBay funds or whatever.
Yeah, I have the backup.
But I mean, I back. So it's one time I accidentally switched it to the card, and it wasn't until Sonia said like they're taking the labels out of our accounts, not out of the funds, and I switched it over by accident to the card.
Kind of like my Etsy mishap a couple weeks ago, like how they took that money.
A segue? Wait, yeah. Oh yeah.
No, this isn't a segue.
Remind me of that. What happened with? I forget what happened with Etsy.
Oh, so they So remember, I sent a refund and they took it out of my bank account and said doing it out of the balance.
We talked about that.
I thought we did.
I think so. Like on a return, or was a like
it was a refund. It was an item I didn't have, and almost immediately I noticed. I refunded them, and instead of just taking the money back that was sent to me, like that money, they took it out of my bank account instead. It made no sense.
Yeah, it's weird.
Right. But and then what's the last one? Now I got mixed up. Let's see. Oh, who chooses the shipping carrier and service? And that one is eBay chooses USPS or FedEx, optimizing for the best pricing, or you choose.
I choose. I don't want that.
I'm not going to give that one up. Yeah,
I would never give that up because living in a small town, I don't like my options for FedEx or UPS. I only use it when I have to.
Yeah,
I don't have a store. I have to drop off at either CVS pharmacy or the little store in my town. So I don't like that.
That option makes me think that it's going to move towards like the shipping labels like with Poshmark or Mercari, where it's already a preloaded label type thing, which I don't know.
I hate the idea of thinking that eBay, it kind of makes me think that eBay's considering, like you said, where they handle all the shipping stuff. I don't like the idea of that.
It seems like
like
it
a
would be a
Posh
major pain though for eBay to do because almost everybody would have to do calculated or free, right? Like you couldn't have a set shipping rate, otherwise eBay wouldn't. I mean,
I think that, but I think about like, I think you're right, except for maybe they could make money on it. Like, you know, if they handled it all and they could add their own little chart, if they could add the first question, that's why I'm kind of going this. If they could add 5% to the shipping costs, but we're going to handle it and then we're going to keep that 5%, that's a lot of money for eBay.
Yeah,
and
for
it
sure.
might be, if they have the infrastructure in place to handle it, then maybe it would be a good, you know, the people, and I don't know, I'm going on a rant, but the people sitting in offices coming up with the ideas aren't the ones that are going to deal with us or the buyer or the USPS. They're just the ones that look at the numbers and crunch the numbers and say, you know what, we could make a lot of money if we did this, if we tacked that, you know. I don't know.
I wonder how much more money eBay would make if they did mandate all the labels have to go through eBay. Because I don't know, maybe Chad knows, but I don't know how many of eBay sales are shipped off of the eBay platform. Like I know I do all of mine. I'll only do eBay labels if it's I've done some standard envelope stuff recently, but that's the only time I've ever used eBay.
I don't like this. I don't like the idea of it. But I mean, I would adapt, but I don't like the idea of it. Like if it became more like Posh, where you just get a label, right?
Yeah.
Like they say, here you go, here's a label. Ship it with this label.
I mean, I like the ease of that because it makes shipping a lot quicker. I don't sit there and make sure everything's correct, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But like, you know, obviously they're making plenty on the shipping at that point most time. But except for with Posh, I mean, it goes back to the whole bundle thing with that. Like I've talked in the past is, you know, you can have somebody buy a bunch of stuff. If they're going to do something similar in that aspect where, you know, I don't want to get it wrong. It's 5 pounds. I got it wrong before.
You were like 35 pounds. Everybody's like, what? Posh.
But
home
you know,
on there.
If that's the way it's because I don't really reach that. Like even I hardly ever sell anything that high of a weight on Posh, but it does make it easier. And maybe if they could adapt that or adopt that option, I mean, to eBay where people can just add stuff to a bundle.
Yeah. I mean, obviously I'm going to say this is just my assumptions, allegedly, and all those words. Like this is just, but that's what that survey makes me think.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's
all they're considering.
Yeah, we're just shooting this stuff around like that. It could be, you know, things that they might be doing because we don't know.
What did you find, a DNA or an NDA or whatever you signed?
Yeah.
So Ray signed an NDA, so this is all allegedly.
I didn't sign it. So
why don't you set up the interview, Ray, and then we'll do it on StreamYard, and we'll just be in the background, and then we'll pop up at the end.
Great idea, Keith.
Dude, I'll just
that's why Keith
I'll just have you guys listen in, man. And then you guys talk about it.
They're gonna put you in a room like this one that I'm in, something like this one right here. You're gonna be like this in a brick room. They're gonna be like, the light's gonna be on. They're gonna be like,
next week I'm gonna just because of this episode. Next week I'm gonna be banned from eBay. So I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to leave the podcast. I can't be a reseller.
I'm the one that quits podcasts, not you, Ray. You can't quit the podcast.
well, if eBay banned me, I might have to.
Yeah, you'll be answering the phone calls at the poop factory. Yeah,
yep.
You'll be answering complaints at the poop factory. You're right.
I do want to say too, the 5% more in shipping labels showed up 4 times in that.
That's why I think that's what makes me think what I think, that they want you to say that. If you're willing to, then we could, if people are willing to pay 5% more for labels, that would open the door for us handling the shipping. Like,
but I don't think all of that, like, let me see. I'm going to look to see if there's any of the 5% more that like they handle it. Like how many times does it show that they handle it with the 5% more?
Right.
But I'm
probably wrong. I'm probably way off because I don't think that would be a huge change for eBay, and I think a lot of people. I think it gets a lot of, but they would also. I don't know. Anyway, it's a fun thing to theorize.
I mean, look,
is that the right word?
Yeah, I mean they're laying this stuff out there of options that they have in their mind. All we can do without the full context of what they're actually thinking, we can only.
Well, they're asking people to sign NDAs. Of course, we're going to think something's up.
Yeah,
especially if it's Ray. I don't know what that.
I think it's a little peek into the devious mind of the eBay elite, right, or the eBay CEOs and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm surprised they showed this much. What they have on the table.
You're never getting an email from them again, though. They're going to see this.
Probably not.
Never. They're taking you off the email.
They're never. If I call them up to remove a negative feedback or something like that, they're not going to do it. Like, nope, you trash talk this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to get on out. So I'm not going to talk about what the other R word because you already blamed the podcast for those.
Well, fine. We will get into that because you got
a return of the week.
Well, I'm going to have a return. I might have two of them because of rookie mistakes.
Oh, okay.
So
I want to hear this.
So I got one.
Did you call them a car dealership and yell at them? No. Okay.
I sold a magazine and it said it was like a music magazine and it had some posters in it. It was an alternative press magazine and the posters weren't in there. They were ripped out.
Sell similar, babe. Just hit that sell similar and fucking get it out the door.
Yeah, but it's so they were not happy that or maybe who knows, maybe the posters were in there and they ripped them out. I have no idea. I'm not saying
because they weren't in the pictures. You open the door for that. If the post I'm not you know what happened, but I'm just for like if you don't have them in the pictures, they could have been in there. They could have took them out because they could say you can't prove they were there or not. Yeah, I got
exactly.
You.
Yeah. And then I had these Power Ranger slippers I sold on Etsy.
Were they yours from your personal collection?
Yeah.
After you got done using them for a couple of years, you sold them? Darn, I was hoping, man.
So I bought a bunch of them like earlier this year, and I guess I don't know. I got them mixed up, and when I because there's a lot of them are different sizes. So when I listed these ones on Etsy, or I guess when I relisted another size, I forgot to change the pictures or something. Does that make sense?
No.
And
it is.
So I either forgot to change the picture or I forgot to change the title, I guess. But either way, the size didn't match the pictures. But the weird thing is she messaged me on Poshmark because I still had them available over there by accident.
She bought them on eBay?
Huh?
They bought them on eBay?
No, they bought them on Etsy.
Right? Etsy.
And then she messaged me on Poshmark asking if she explained that she got the wrong size and that is asking if I had the correct size. And then obviously I can't leave it up there for somebody else to buy because I don't even have them anymore. So I already went in and deleted the listing, but then I couldn't contact her back on there. And I don't want to go to Etsy and say, hey, I saw your message on Posh.
But does she know it's you on Posh?
It's the same seller?
I think so. Because she said she bought them and she received the wrong size.
So, oh man.
So it had me scrambling around. I looked in my sales. It was weird because I looked at my sales on Poshmark, and that's where I sold the first pair actually. And I was like, wait a minute, these are from August. And then I'm like, oh wait a minute, never mind. The names don't match. But I don't know. So
the first time you had the pictures right and the right size went out the door, but that was the size that this person needed, so you don't have anymore.
Yeah. I don't have either anymore. They're gone. They're both gone.
I had a rookie
color. But go ahead.
I had a rookie mistake too, similar to you, Ray. That this happened maybe a month ago, where I shipped. I blame Mrs. Flips, to be honest, but there was two. She doesn't watch, thankfully. But she packs a lot of the pennants for me, so she wrote the names, and I probably misread her handwriting, and I shipped two pennants in the wrong directions. Two different people.
Oh man.
One was an Indiana University. The other was a Oklahoma, I think. And
oh no.
the one
So you
person
probably-
messaged me.
I mean, I know in college teams you don't want to mix up the wrong teams because you will get a nasty message.
Yeah.
Back.
And the guy messaged me. And he's like, "Oh, you sent me the wrong one." I'm like, "Oh man, I'm so sorry." He's like, just send me the right one. I'm like, "Well, I don't have the right one. I sent them."
Indiana.
Yeah. So I'm like, "But just open and return, and as soon as I get the other one back, I'll give you a good discount on it." Never heard back from him ever. He never opened a return.
Oh, what?
And the person who got the other wrong one never reached out to me at all. It never responded to my message, so it was bizarre.
What the,
So
this doesn't happen.
yeah.
I've had that happen.
So the people got the one guy messaged, but he's like, you know what? I get it though. Some people they just
lazy.
They don't want to mess with it. Like they're just like,
yeah.
I had one guy that I shipped a like a program, I forget what, some kind of baseball program to him, and he was really upset that he got the wrong one or wrong item, and
was he going to use it for Thanksgiving by any chance?
Yeah.
No. That's a turkey platter story, right? Is what you're trying to go into?
That's my Power Rangers game.
Oh.
They said we're going to use
Power
Rangers for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
But anyway, he was refusing to ship it back to me. I told him, I was like, hey, I'm already in contact with the other buyer. He refused. He's like, I don't have time for this. I run a company of like 5,000 people. I don't have time to do returns.
You shop online, you should know how to shop online, and this is deflecting, as I've been accused of. But if you shop online, things happen. You have to know how to return online as well.
Yeah,
yep, I agree.
Get one of those 5,000 employees to do it for you if you're too lazy.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. I mean, sure, at that point, and sure they have an assistant or something. You got 5,000 employees, you got an assistant. But it really irritated me because then it put me in a situation with the other buyer. The other buyer was cool. Like they were completely understandable. And how do I explain to them? Like, hey, the other buyer, is being really rude and mean and doesn't want to send it. So
yeah, that stinks.
So what ended up happening?
Pretty much, I refunded. I was nice. I refunded the nice buyer.
Yeah.
And did not refund the other one to me.
Return it. Yeah.
Yep. And
that's what I would have done.
I never got a negative feedback from it, luckily, because he didn't have enough time because he was, had 5,000 employees.
And you probably could have got that removed.
What was he running? What company does he run? 5,000 employees.
Back then, who knows? Maybe it was Amazon.
Yeah, like he runs.
Maybe it's Jeff Bezos.
Yeah. How many employees? Yeah, that's a big company. 5,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
I bet there's a little white lie there too.
Probably, more than likely.
Or an exaggeration.
Yeah.
I wonder what else he exaggerates about.
Yeah.
He's probably 5'5". Sorry.
So then my other, I guess this isn't a rookie mistake, but it was just a mistake. On Monday, it was so busy in the post office. Obviously, it's the last week, before the deadline and everything. Deadline's coming up at that point, so everybody's trying to get their packages out. I guess I just felt rushed, and I threw a bunch of my packages on the counter. Some were on the scan form, some weren't. One of them that wasn't on the scan form, I said I put it in the scan form pile, so that never got scanned. If that makes sense, that never got scanned, and that buyer had
some point down the road, right?
Huh?
It gets a scan eventually, right?
It hasn't. That's the issue. So, I'm kind of freaking out because that buyer specifically wanted it for the 20th. And while we're recording, today is the 18th.
And it still doesn't have a scan at all?
Not at all. And
it's in route, though. It's in transit.
I dropped it off Monday. Well, the thing is, I was going to drop it off Saturday. I told him, I was like, hey, and see, it's just a pile of mistakes today. It's just a whole list of mistakes. I got so caught up at the flea market on Saturday, I totally forgot to drop off the 3 packages I already had packed up in my truck, ready to go to the post office. That was one of them. So it would have been on its way on Saturday.
Yeah.
And instead, I got it out Monday, and then it just disappears. No trace.
Tough one. I mean, this time of year, I mean, I know, again, mistakes or things happen. This time of year, I'm really trying to make sure I get to the, I know it happens, though. So I'm not trying to, but like, being diligent about getting in the post office is something I focus on very heavily this time of year.
Yeah.
But I get it. I could easily done the same thing where I look in the back seat because I planned on going because I was trying to go every day. And they could, and then my post, like Saturday, it's only open for 4 hours. Like I can easily miss that window. I have before in the past for sure.
This is where I appreciate my mailman because he scans right out of under my patio, scans every package for me. And I do give him a nice Christmas gift, and I'm waiting to make sure. I don't want to leave it out there with the mail, and if like a random another mail worker comes that day and he gets like a real nice gift when he never did anything all year for me, which is I don't mind treating people right, but I want to make sure the right guy gets the gift. So I gotta keep an eye out for him.
Can we ask what he's getting? We don't want to spoil it for him, but can
just cash. Just give him a cash.
Straight up cash.
Just straight cash, which I don't think you're supposed to take probably, but who's gonna argue with cash? Yeah.
Well, they might not be your mailman any longer then.
You think?
Well, you just announced everybody.
Oh, you're not.
I don't know. I didn't accept no cash. Like,
oh, well, what are
you talking about? Yeah, I'm not on that guy's route. What are you talking about?
No, yeah, but nobody knows who he is. People don't know where I live. It's all good for that guy. But yeah, he saves me a lot of time. And I still went to the post office today because I shipped a package, or the person wanted me to ship a package out today, but it was in my warehouse. So I don't know if you guys ever do this, but I got the box. I already had the estimated weight because I calculated it for the shipping on eBay, and I printed out the label, put it on a flat box, and then shipped it from the warehouse. So
okay, yeah.
There's a lot of times like I have a lot of items that the one thing just example, I have like these little Jeep badges. They're like, they go on the site. You paste them on. You tape them, onto the side of your Jeep, and they show what trail you've been on. And so people put them on the side of their Jeeps. They're only that. Anyways, I know exactly how much they weigh, what package they go in. So when I sell one of those, I just come over here and make the label, bam, put it right there. That's for the badge. And then when I pack it, and then I slap the label on it.
Nice. Okay. That sounds like the kind of things that ADH Dave's selling over there. He's selling like the dash plaques.
Oh yeah, except mine are. I just got my lights turned off. Logan, you turned off the lights, bud.
Power outage.
He's doing laundry down here over here. Thanks. I was like Dan and the man for a second there.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Sorry, I got totally distracted. You were saying, what were you saying? I'm sorry.
That was it. With the dash plaques, what you're selling, the plaques. Yeah, you gotta love those kind of things that are easy shippers like that.
I haven't talked about that on this podcast at all, and I haven't talked about those Jeep badges a lot. But man, I bought over 330 something of those badges. I'm down to my last 20.
Were they all the same, or like duplicates?
There was like I probably had 30 or 40 different trails. I'm down to like 4 trails now with multiple quantities.
Okay.
Nice. But I've been selling those for most of them. I sold for $55 free shipping.
Oh wow!
Damn! And I'm now down to, the last ones are $45 free shipping now. And I paid $10 a piece for them, so I paid up for them.
But, are they metal?
Yeah. They have a little plastic backing. It's like a 2-piece thing. It has the 3M double-sided tape. You put the little plastic piece on there, and then the metal little. It's like a dog tag. It's like a bigger dog tag.
Okay.
And then you put the metal piece inside the little plastic housing. Yeah.
Ah, cool. That's a nice find.
It's been my best buy ever. I mean, because and I've only had them. I've had them for right around 2 years now. So it took me 2 years to sell over 300 of them. But it's like one of those things where like anytime sales felt like they're going a little bit slow or whatever, I'd still sell a badge, still boom, a badge sold this, I average at least 3 a week, some weeks 7 a week. You know what I mean? So
Wow.
it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
That's
But
awesome.
those are kind of finds we all lust for, right? Those kind of like,
Yeah.
you know, a cheap buy where it's like
My
a
math
huge
might be a little
multi-quantity
bit
or
off
something.
on that.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's,
Well, that's right.
Yeah.
Actually, because there's 56 weeks in a year. Yeah. So I'm averaging. Yeah. That was a crazy good buy.
yeah.
Anyways, I just want to share. So I'm now down to the last couple of those.
That's awesome.
Like, and I just sold one yesterday. So
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it gets difficult sometimes to find those multi-quantity listings like that you can, finally. I can't.
yeah,
I mean, it's been a while since I've really found like a good one.
that's
You know
my
what I mean?
best one ever, and I don't have anything really like that. And the challenge for that one was I bought them all at 1 yard sale. The guy was like, he's like, I don't know how he got them, whatever. He was like, I've made a lot of money off of them, but I don't do eBay, blah blah blah. Okay, well I do. He said, but I'm not budging on $10 a piece. Well, you can do the math. I bought 330 of them for $10 a piece. I spent a lot of money at a garage sale that day.
Mhm.
So I was
Yeah.
kind of like, I felt like it was a little bit of risk, but we were real honest and upfront. And like, he's like, I've had no issues selling them. I haven't had any kind of problem with like any kind of claim or anything against me on them. They're 100% authentic. I was like, all right, well, let me do my research, see what the sell through rate and all that stuff, and let me see how. I was like, man, I can't say no to this. Like, they sell, like, they regularly sell,
Oh yeah.
and there's not a lot listed. And a lot of the trails that he has, there's none listed. So I'm like, I'm taking the chance, and it paid off big time. So,
Oh yeah.
It's awesome.
And that's like the big pennant buy. Well, I had 2 giant pennant buys, but the most recent one that I did by myself, it was about, I think about 12,000 pennants. I think I paid probably 9 or 10 grand for the collection.
yep.
But the beauty of that one, I bought a 30,000 pennant collection with my buddy a couple of years ago. But this buy, it was like 30 of this pennant, 20 of this pennant, 75 of this pennant. So it's like the listings were easy. I have like 5 giant totes in my garage that are probably 500 pennants each in there. And they've been, especially on Etsy through the holiday, man, I'm shipping 20 out a day.
Yeah, that's
So,
awesome.
yeah.
I did
Yeah.
a different approach on those badges because the biggest thing obviously I was afraid it was like some kind of Vero or something like that. And I did a lot of research. It was a little bit concerning, but they were 100% authentic. I was able to verify that. And so when I listed them, I didn't do multi-quantity. I would list that I had one, and the second it sold, I knew how many I had of each one. I would relist it right away instead of now. I just recently added quantity to the couple I have left, but I sold all of them that way. Like I would literally, the second it sold, I would just hit relist.
Well, it's smart that you didn't make a mistake once, because once you like break that chain, like you never forget, you never remember to relist it. I've had that happen with a lot.
It did happen a couple times. There was a couple. Sonia's. I'm not supposed to bring Sonia, but Sonia. I'm joking. Sonia was great. She'd be like, I just went through the badges. It just needed to be updated. You have these 3 that aren't listed, and so I would go list them. I could go into my solds and see that they were there, and then just relist it from there. So yeah, but I actually like that strategy. I was like, it also kept the listing fresh. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and people don't think, oh, these are super common. The guy has 30 of them.
Exactly.
Because I did that once with an expensive item, and I sold one. Like 3 days later, I relisted it. Where I think I waited for the guy to get it, and I relisted it. And the guy's like, "You should have told me you had more than one of these. This was your obligation to let me know that how many you have." I'm like, "No, I don't know you any."
Mike Deathball Picker by any chance?
Yeah, he called me like every day, asked me not to do the return, cancel the return. But yeah,
That's crazy.
That was a little sidetrack because I still want to talk more about because you guys were talking about the shipping stuff and are we all relieved or we love this time of year and we love selling a lot of stuff and sending a lot of stuff out the door, but man, to hopefully have shipping times and everything and having to, because today I was worried my post office was so busy, there was boxes everywhere, and usually they scan them for me right there, and they were literally like we're so busy if you want to wait in line. And I was like, and I don't. And they're like, it's just going to go in a pile right here that we still have to scan. And I was like, all right.
Yeah, it's a relief. It's bittersweet, right? All those sales coming in, and then they come to a screeching halt. Because I know, this morning. Yeah.
Sorry.
Go, Jimmy. No, this morning was the first morning I woke up and not seeing like 3 or 4 Etsy sales that happened overnight. There was nothing. I
Wow.
got
Yeah.
some today, but yeah, that was you
So
tell people no, it's not going to get there in time anymore.
yeah, I think Kevin posted some on Facebook, like all these people waiting in line. That's what I saw today. A lot of people with packages trying to drop them off and getting them. Like at this point, you're just like you're praying that you're like your fingers crossed type thing if you're trying to get stuff out the door to get it in
Oh, yeah.
time now. Because that's another thing this time of year, the shipping time, it takes longer. Like it just does not process and get through the system as fast.
I made the mistake last night. See, this is my mistake episode, I guess.
This is but I can't make the same mistake of only putting Ray on the thumbnail again. But man, I really feel like we need to put
Well, then
make
fine.
mistakes
After
on the
this
thumbnail.
mistake, you guys talk about some of your mistakes. Make me feel better. Okay.
All right, let's hear this mistake.
All right.
Yeah.
So I made the mistake last night of going in and checking the tracking on all my orders and seeing.
Oh yeah, that's
this
I
time
would
of
not
year, that's
sleep,
a no-no.
dude. I would literally not sleep.
Yeah.
There's a bunch that are just stranded, like they haven't been scanned in like 6 days. I have no idea what's going on. I don't know what to do. It's to the point where do I get ahead of it and open up a missing mail claim, or
What are you
wait
doing
till
for
the buyer
anxiety
ain't really
right now?
messing?
How are you handling this anxiety? Because Sonya wouldn't be able to handle me. I would be so. I'm not doing it. The thought just crossed my mind of doing that, but I'm not.
Well, that I just gave you guys the warning, so definitely don't. Like,
I legit would not sleep.
I'm looking right now, actually. On
Hey,
Etsy,
what are you doing?
it just says like in transit on a lot,
I can live with in transit.
Yeah.
That's actually my favorite thing to say.
well, it's better than that one that I said I shipped out and it never got scanned. It says pre-transit.
Oh, wow. The post office is still awaiting the item or something, right?
Yeah. And I
I'm
printed
afraid to look at
that
mine
label
today,
Friday. It's almost a week ago. Today's Thursday when we're recording, so it's like that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't like that.
As a buyer, they're not gonna be happy. And they're supposed to get it.
You guys regularly check those? But like, I know there's some people that regularly check. Does anybody in the comments let us know? Is there anybody that like checks every tracking on every item? Obviously, if you have a smaller store and you sell less, it's a little bit easier. But I don't. I honestly don't. I wait to get the message if something's not tracking right. I just wait for the buyer to let me know. Maybe that's not the best way to do it, but that's how I do it. And then, but the second I get a message from them, I turn into like, Inspector Gadget for the post office. Like I'm trying to find every possible way to help them and get them information on it.
Yeah, for sure. I never look at all. I mean, it's the only time I ever look is once I get a message saying, where is it?
I know there's people that do. There's people that track it the whole way through. I used to early on when I was a new seller. When you first started and you were selling, I was selling 5 or 6 a week.
Yeah.
I would check it and see how things are going. But I also used to, when I first started selling, I would look at when I would list something, I'd watch it, see how many views it got that first day and stuff like that. Not anymore. Heck no.
Well, that's when eBay's fun. When you were doing the auctions, you can watch the end of the auction. That was a fun time when I used to do auctions, like rather than the buy it now technique. But
oh yeah. Getting
especially if it's something
notifications like crazy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of my mistake.
I said mine earlier. I'm trying to think if I have any more. I'm sure I do.
You do. I have.
It doesn't even have to be current. Like, when did you guys mess up?
I mean, I could tell I've told my ghost face story so many times though, so I can't tell that. That's my biggest mistake. I mean, okay, here's a mistake that happened. It was a little bit over a year ago. I sold a Voltron figure. It was just the body, the torso, it was a Megazord that had the arms and legs all came apart and whatever. I sold the torso and the head. And I shipped it out, right? I put it in the box, shipped it out. I get a message from this guy that the head wasn't there. And I was like, man, it was there. Like he was really nice, but we kind of, and I was like, I was like, I know it was in that box, and now he's gonna return it without the head, and he's gonna like keep the head. And I was like, I didn't really know how to. I don't remember exactly how I handled it. I think I ended up giving him a partial refund for the head, and he kept the torso and blah. But like I was insistent, like he was like, "Well, it didn't just fall out of the crack or blah blah blah." There was no crack in the box, and I was like, "Well, all I know is I put it in there."
Ooh.
Did you guys hear that? I thought
Literally, when I was doing my inventory months later,
Yeah.
the tub
Wow.
that guy was in, that head was sitting in that tub, man.
oh,
The head had fallen off, and it was in the tub. And I'm like, while we were doing, me and Sonya were doing the inventory, and I was holding, I was like, I feel like a total jerk. Like I insisted that head was in there, but it just shows that like we make mistakes, and I get it. I'm not I'm gonna change my name to the perfect picker, though. I'm changing my name to the perfect picker.
it's a pretty good name. Is that taken out there?
It's not quite taken, allegedly, but I'm thinking about changing my name. No, but I mean, I make mistakes, and I'm not perfect, and I felt really bad, and I try. I hope I learned some from that mistake to not to I should have went and double checked my work instead of like insisting it was in there. I could have walked over to that tub, found that head, and sent it out. But instead, I insisted. I looked through the shipping area, and that was all I did. I didn't go to the actual tub it was in. So yeah, that was a big mistake that I made. That's the one that sticks like that, and I learned from that. So like more than like, make sure you double check your work a little bit better.
Yeah. Well, you guys make mistakes. I just make more of them.
No, we all do.
Keith's
We all
mistake
do.
is my find of the week. Can we go into find of the weeks?
Uh-oh.
So that was a mistake.
Not a mistake. I just picking on you. It was just a terrible segue.
I don't know. I mean, I guess it depends how long it takes to sell, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna do mine first because I got it from Keith. Thank you, Keith.
Ah.
Oh wow.
Man, check this out.
Oh yeah.
ET
man.
lunchbox with tags. Come on, man. The thermos is in here. Look at, he even put bubble wrap on the thermos. Look at this guy.
You don't want that banging around in there.
Professional. Right? With the thermos. You know who wanted this was Kevin Conwell Picker. He was bidding against me. He's mad at me. He won't talk to me now because of this. So actually, he's like, I'm gonna ban you from Dibdit. I'm gonna ban. I got this on dibdit.com, y'all. From Keith. Vintage sports flips on dibdit.com. Super excited for this thing.
That was a good show. I mean, I sold a ton of stuff in an hour. I was like,
I got another personal item that I bought, that notebook that was Battlestar Galactica. Man, I love the graphic on that.
Yeah.
So that one, I'm not sure if I'm keeping this. This might go out the door, but I'm keeping the binder for sure. I'm not going to break this right. I'm about to break this. I'm going to say that's my find of the week. My ET lunchbox with the thermos. Fun stuff.
Yeah.
Mine would have been an ET item, but I got too lazy before we started, and I didn't want to run back upstairs and grab it. So.
You could just
double
tell
ET. Yeah.
Well,
stuff for the Spotify people.
Yeah.
Just tell them.
So, I have another item I'll show, but I had an ET clock. It's like a figurine clock,
like a tabletop clock, or
yeah, but it's like he's a figure, and it's like in the middle, like as a clock.
So it's actually cool. ET.
Yeah, it's actually.
Is it like 3D figure? I'm just trying to picture it.
Yeah. Okay. Like let me see. I wonder if I can.
No, it's because there's wall clocks. There's
it's more like probably an alarm clock, but he's taller because it's like an actual figure of ET.
That's cool.
Yeah.
How tall? 5'5"? You can quit the podcast, and you make sure you let me know if I'm going too far. I'll stop.
All right, so I'll share my real find of the week. It is a Primal Star Wars cycling jersey.
Dude, that's
very cool.
Sweet. Is that Return? Wait, was that Return of the Jedi? Yeah, that's Return of the Jedi.
Yeah. So
nice.
that was pretty cool.
Is that modern?
Yeah, from 2007.
Okay, so it's almost vintage.
Yeah,
vintage in a couple
very
years.
Close. But some of these cycling shirts like that, and it's even got it has a Return of the Jedi on the sleeve.
Nice.
That's awesome.
So, yep.
Where does that comp out at? I never seen that.
I think it's around 50.
Okay, nice.
Heck yeah.
Yep. So
I have 2 finds. One's not really a find, but I'm going to shout out Johnny over at Frizzy Finds and at the Finders Flippers podcast, where me and Ray have both been on. He had reached out to me. He saw one of my videos, and I bought a Brooks Robinson card. And he was a big Brooks fan, so he reached out to me. He's like, I wanted to buy it. I'm like, I'll just send it to you. Just give me your address. But then I didn't ask for anything in return. But then I got a package from him today. So that's a Frizzy Finds sticker.
Oh, nice.
okay.
Sent me a little vintage Phillies bobblehead just as a gift. So super nice of Johnny. Appreciate it, Johnny.
They got Wes is over there, the slim picker, and then I met what's the other guy's name? I met him in East Tennessee.
Ephemera paper postcard guy. I'm totally blanking on his name right now. I'm terrible with names.
I'm terrible because I met him and my brain is like, now I can't think of it either.
Stewart.
Yeah.
There we go. So that and then Stewart. But great podcast if anybody hasn't checked them out.
Yeah.
But my real find is a death pile find. I was like moving stuff around in the warehouse yesterday, trying to clear space. There was a box of paper, and I'm like, this was in there. Doesn't look like much. TV guide.
What is happening right now?
Lucy's $50 million baby is the title of the TV guide. I'm like,
what?
I was going to throw it in a box of paper.
Baby soup. Like it looks like a baby in a bowl of soup.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
I thought you were bringing on a baby photo of yourself, Keith.
Is it? That's just its clothes because it looks.
Yeah, it's a sweater. It's a blanket.
Head and hands
swaddled,
floating like a stew.
Now she's swaddled or something. Okay. Swaddled.
I'm sorry,
but anyway, I was gonna. Yeah, I guess it looks like she's in a puddle of macaroni or something or spaghetti.
Yeah. I'm not even trying to be like weird. I was like, what is happening right
now? But yeah, so I was just going to throw this in a box and either bring it to an auction or put it on the side. And I eBay searched it real quick. This is the first, it doesn't say number 1, but the first ever episode of or issue of TV Guide.
Is it really?
Yeah, comps are like $500 to $1,000 on this.
What?
Yeah.
For a
crazy
macaroni baby salad?
Yeah, I already got that listed. I'll pull it up here and see.
Wow.
The comps. First.
Yeah, but are we surprised that Keith is finding that vintage, crazy good stuff? No, because he's a better picker, better flipper, better everything than me.
I didn't really pick that, obviously, unfortunately.
Well, you just picked it from a pile in your basement. Like, oh, look what I found.
That's true.
It's a macaroni baby salad that's worth $500. No big deal.
I'll share my screen and show you the comps. It's insane. People grade them. Where is this?
It's crazy.
Are you going to send it to be graded?
No, that's did that show up? Yeah, that top listing is mine.
Wow.
But yeah, 667. Awesome. That one's up for 1,000, 1,200.
Wow.
So
that is the weirdest picture ever, though. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was a nice little. You
got to listening on your favorite Spotify.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Weird picture. Go. Go at least look up the first ever TV guide.
Yeah, it's Lucille's Ball's baby. And it looks like she's in a swaddled by spaghetti. Yeah.
Swaddled by spaghetti. It does look like mac and cheese now that you say it. It looks like
it might be me. I know my mom has a picture of me from when I was younger with my face just.
It does look like it, right?
And yeah. And
look at it straight up spaghetti. Like I thought I was being weird, but I'm like, no, it does look like this baby is in macaroni.
Take all my glasses
Yeah.
Dude, there's our thumbnail. Ray in a bowl of mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Oh man.
No, I'm not doing that. That's funny. That's sorry. Yeah. I sidetracked Jimmy, but that was weird.
Yeah,
that's awesome. That's crazy. Fine.
Yeah, that pays to look stuff up because I mean, if I would have seen this, if any of us would have seen this at a flea market, you probably wouldn't really think much of it, right? But yeah, you never know. You always got to.
Well,
if you don't,
there's always a lot of stuff you just never know until you look it up. I mean, even like the other day, I know I messaged you, Keith, about that Mickey Mantle sticker, and I just couldn't find it anywhere. So I messaged Keith and I was like, hey, I'm going through my dad's collection and all this Mickey Mantle stuff, and I can't find anything on this little sticker. He found it pretty quickly, and it just turned out to be not really anything crazy. But
disappointed when I found it. I'm like, I was hoping to find a nice find for you and your dad, but
because we were going through that. But he's got a Mac Boy in there.
A what?
Then A
what?
What is it?
I think isn't it a Mac Boy? Mickey
What's a
Mickey
Mac
Man.
boy?
I don't know Mac Boy either.
Mac and cheese boy, like on the TV guide cover?
Yeah, he's got a Mac
This guy?
Boy.
That's a
Me.
Mac
This
boy
guy?
right there.
Hold on.
I don't know what a Mac boy is. I've heard of a Game Boy.
I'm
I've heard
probably
of-
1956 Mickey Mantle Mac Boy.
Huh.
What
And
is
it-
that? It's
So
a card.
it's like a decal. So here's one here. So it's just like a decal or something like that.
Okay, I found one. Yeah, I found them on eBay.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I never heard of that.
Yeah,
Huh.
they go for some pretty good money. I mean,
Uh-oh,
he's
my
debating
dog.
if he wants to get his graded or not. But
Uh-oh.
it's in really, really good condition. But like a 6.5. Actually, that's just what they're asking.
So is it the size of a card, or is it like a bigger
No, it's
display?
it's like weird. It's like a it's not quite a 4x6, but probably like a little bit smaller than it, my
Like
guess.
almost like a picture size, like a
Yeah,
Gotcha.
but
That's I love that. I one time I messaged you guys on Instagram a long time ago about, I think I said something like forgotten treasures or whatever, like in your basement or whatever. That's what I'm talking about when I was talking about that. Like, I have piles of stuff laying around. I have this box of ephemera up here. I know there's World War II stuff in there and everything like that.
Yeah.
I just need to go through it. That just like that TV guide, there's probably a really good treasure in there. I just got to go there, and I haven't, because I did it in a bulk buy and it just kind of ended up down here, and I don't know that stuff very well, so I haven't gone through. And that's always fun. That's like a whole nother pick that you're doing way later down the road.
I feel like you told us you didn't have a death pile in a recent episode, Jimmy. You do. You're having a secret death pile right next to you, right there.
This is my Dibdit shelf.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
And that's,
okay, so we'll see it on Dibdit soon then.
you might. It's so
What?
In
I know
all
Stern-
fairness,
I'm
I
sorry.
don't have much of a death pile, but Sonia put the box up there because she was gonna go through it. So I'm
Blaming
blaming
Sonia.
Sonia. And I'm not even supposed to say Sonia on it. But she put the box up there and said, I'm gonna go through it later. That was about 7 months ago, and it's still up there. And she's still supposedly gonna go through it because I don't really know ephemera, and she's more interested in it than I am. But now that I might have an antique booth, that might be where the stuff goes too.
Yeah, and that stuff does well there. And you can just do like a long wooden box and just you can fit a lot of ephemera in a booth.
Yeah. So we're actually shifting towards a lot of the stuff that we have is going to go coming in March when we have that booth. We're going to try it out. And so we're going to make sure we have a nice bunch of inventory to put over there.
Are you going to do content of like the setting up and the whole boot, like the whole process?
Like,
I know John,
should I put on my YouTube channel?
yeah, I think because John,
Yeah.
I know Cincinnati Picker did that. Froggy Flips did that for a while, right? Like the whole chronicling that whole adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I'll
got to
probably
do like
do
a
it.
whole time lapse of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good idea. Like, I just started putting out videos again. If you used to watch Old School Flips, my YouTube channel, I'm back to putting out videos again. I have like 4 that I just recently put out. Yeah, I might do that. I don't want to focus on that kind of stuff, but that's the kind of stuff that gets better views for me, is like older glass and antique type stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to totally focus on that, but a lot of my content is going to be that kind of stuff moving forward. It's the stuff I'm editing right now. Like, I have a lot of footage, so I'm purposely looking for that kind of video to put out. So I'm looking for footage where I either found glass or antique type stuff or MCM stuff. So that's a good idea. I'll probably do that.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool. I have a pretty good, but when this comes out, it would have come out. My video would have come out Saturday, a couple days earlier than this. But I added a Grail Eagles card to my collection, which is right there. It's via trade. It was like the biggest trade I've ever made at the Philly show, card show.
Uh-huh.
And I had to pay like $150, but mainly it was like a few $1,000s worth
Did you
of
trade
cards.
cards
exchanging
or did you trade like memorabilia? Like, because you do a lot more of the memorabilia stuff.
I
But
traded cards. I traded a near complete 55 Bowman set, Mickey Mantle, Hank Aaron. They were all graded.
What?
So I traded a bunch of stuff. Got some other stuff back, but yeah,
Wow.
it was pretty cool. Got stuff from my collection in a trade and got some cool content. And
That's
didn't
coming
have to
out. All right. I'll have
Yeah,
to watch
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Was it a pretty good negotiation you got on camera? Like, that's always fun.
Yeah, it was like a 20-minute back and forth, to be honest. I mean, it was like, because we did 2 trades and he kept pulling stuff off the pile and I was pulling stuff off and it was back and forth. Um, nice guy though. He gave me a good deal, I feel like.
If
But
you
you
would have
always-
backed
yeah.
out of the deal after you agreed to it, you would have went viral like American Arbitrage.
Yeah, the back out coin guy. Is that what his name is? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I can never get in the trades. I don't know why. Like I
Yeah,
always
on the
feel like
trading.
I'm losing out on the deal.
That's I get it because a lot of people they hear trade and they're like I can give this guy offer this guy like I tried to trade for blow molds and I get it. I wasn't mad, but I was like I went into an antique shop on the town next to us. And they had a Halloween one that I want, and I was like I have 2 nativity scenes. So I went in there and I was like, hey, I got a whole nativity scene. You know, I got Mary, Joseph, and the baby. I'll trade you all 3 of those for this one ghost. And he wanted me to throw in like $100. I'm like, the ghost is not even worth it's like $100 ghost all by itself. I'm gonna give you my set of blow molds and $100 because he had it for 190 or whatever. And I was like, you know, I'm not mad because I get it. He's just trying to do. He has a business store and he's trying to still make money on the deal. I was hoping maybe this guy would want to do like a equal trade. I think my nativity was worth a little bit more than the ghost because there was 3 pieces in there, and he could have sold it at Christmas time. This was towards Halloween, was like a couple days away, so I was like he might be willing to trade. But anyways, so yeah, I get it. Like people are always still trying to get, even when you're trying, you know, they're trying to get the better side of the trade. Who wouldn't, right?
Yeah,
exactly.
And I'm sure I gave up a lot more value than I got back in this trade. And that's the nature of when you're trading to a dealer. And I've traded a lot at shows when people bring stuff to my booth to trade. But I know I'm not going to trade 100% value for 100% value because I'm paying $1,500 in rent to be there. Why would I do that? So it's got to really favor the dealer. And so I'm sure I gave up more value, but it's so cool.
Yeah, I'm a rookie, so I just made a rookie mistake, and I went in there with bad expectations. I
think for you that wasn't you gave 3 to 1. I mean, I'm sure there was
more
value.
Store, though. I went into his store trying to make the deal.
Yeah.
What you just said made me realize like that's a great point. Like if it's just a couple buddies trying to do a deal, then there's
different.
That's different.
Yeah.
I don't know. I constantly get messenger trades.
Like messages on Facebook or what?
Facebook, eBay.
I've gotten one in my lifetime. I've only gotten one trade request on eBay.
It's probably because me and Ray do more sports stuff, and I think sports it's like a trading environment. So
business.
But it's hard to trade with a person on you never met on eBay. There's a lot of trust there in trading situations, right? So
sorry.
I was gonna say I had one today. Somebody messaged me on Facebook.
Because obviously it's against eBay's policies. How do you you can't? eBay don't want you doing that. That's not what they want to make money. They don't want you guys just doing deals using eBay to, and you're not purposely doing it, but that whoever reaches out to you is using eBay as a way to get a hold of someone to trade, and they don't want that at all.
Yeah. I just say I tell them it's against eBay's policy.
That's what I would do because I don't want to get in any. I can't afford to lose my income over a trade.
Yeah. And like, so go ahead, Keith.
No, I've never done a trade through eBay, so it's never really been an issue. But
I'm confused on how that would even work. Like a lot of times when you don't really know the person and you still have to ship everything to them. Like if I'm going to do a trade, I want it to be in person.
Right.
I'm not going to ship something to you hoping that you're actually going to ship the thing to me too. Yeah. Like that's just a horror story. And people do that. And I don't know how they do that.
There's no protection whatsoever. Like it's just trust.
Like maybe there needs to be a platform for trading. Wait,
it's not a bad idea.
The barter.
How do you do that?
The bartering system on Craigslist, I guess.
And the company have to figure out how they're going to make money on it, and then maybe they can make money through the labels like eBay's trying to do right now.
Don't give this up. We can go on Shark Tank if we all get together.
We just gave away our. It's not even our multi-million idea. It's like we're going to go into debt creating this business idea.
It's already going to be. There's all going to be did the trades by next week.
Kevin's already got. Kevin's
he's already on it,
setting it up right now. He's already. As soon as he heard that, the name's already on there.
Yeah.
You can go on the district right now. It's there.
Yeah.
Oh man. But I had one today. It was on a Space Jam Funko Pop that was autographed by the voice actor who played Bugs Bunny. So it was a Bugs Bunny Space Jam. It was signed by Billy West. And
that's cool.
Yeah, but like, what am I going to trade? I mean, unless they're local, which I clicked in their profile and I'm like, they're not even local. There's no way I'm going to make that happen.
No,
they might.
I mean, I would trade for other signed
Funkos.
Funkos.
What kind of vintage toys you got, bud?
Yeah.
You got any other original stuff?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The one thing I've done, I mean, I've had some like not trading per se, but I still have my website and people will occasionally reach out to me to sell things. And that's always a little nerve-wracking buying, like, say it's $1,000 antique football helmet, buying from a random person in Oklahoma or wherever they may be that I'll never see face to face. You know, like, that's a difficult, like, a lot of times when they reach out to me, they know they've seen my site, maybe they know my website, and they'll send the item first. Like, there's a trust factor for them to send it to a business.
Right.
The other way I've done it, and this has worked out well in situations where the people didn't want to send it first, is I'll send them half the money up front. They'll send the item, then I send them remaining half when I get it. So that's a little nerve-wracking, but
yeah,
but you know, it's if you want to grow and succeed, you have to have some of that. Yeah.
Thankfully, I've never been ripped off doing it.
That's big money transactions though. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm over here selling $5 Hallmark ornaments. like Dave, ADHD. No, no, it's interesting. Like, because you have to making a name for yourself as a serious buyer. I guess that takes some work, right? I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not there, but
well, when old school flips toys takes off, or it's taken off. It's already 1,000 subs, right? You're gonna get some offers.
I need to clarify better because I've been going to my auction house and stuff, like just showing, you know, a little quick video stuff that's up for auction. I got yelled at. I'm gonna go totally sidetracked after I say this, but so like, and I'll say like, these Autobots are gonna go up for auction at my local auction house. What would you bid? That's all I'm saying. People think that I bought them and I'm asking them if they want to buy them, and I'm like, no, I didn't even buy them. I just knew they were going for an auction. I know what they sold for, and I'm just curious what you would have bid. Is all I'm asking. Trying to get engagement.
And
for the most part, it's worked. A lot of people just putting in a number, but there's a couple of people like, how much do you want for them? And I'm like, I didn't buy them, you know.
Yeah.
But then I got yelled at. Is this my auction house doesn't care if like they'll do like a box of transform. They don't care if I look through them real quick. Is that something I'm not supposed to do?
No, I mean,
like they called me like some kind of. They made fun of my fat hands, and then they said like manhandling those Autobots or those Transformers. Don't you know you're at an auction? You're not supposed to touch that stuff. I'm like, what are you? And I just said, what are you even talking about? And then
that was an online comment.
Yeah,
not
on
at the auction.
Flips toy.
Yeah, maybe there's some auctions that keep stuff under lock and key, but that's not the norm. The norm is you preview, you do whatever you want, like you're doing.
That's what I thought, and that's what everybody I see happening. I didn't just first time I go to an auction, I made sure that's what other people were doing before I even thought about doing it. And I saw what was happening in it. It's what is that noise? Oh, that's Sony's alarm clock.
That sounds like a wind chime.
Oh my goodness, you guys are gonna have to deal with that because I'm not getting. All right, Sony's alarm. She's upstairs. Her alarm's going off down here. I don't know what's happening. My dog was getting in trouble upstairs. My house is crazy right now. Did you guys hear my dog getting in trouble?
No.
Sonia has her plants down low, and he thinks they're dog treats.
Oh.
And he gets in big trouble with that. Sorry, sidetrack. No, so yeah, Old School Flips Toys is taking off. I had a couple videos. That Transformers one, I think, is up almost to 200,000 views. Just consistency, loading videos regularly, at least 3 a week. I kind of messaged to you guys. Those 10 to 15-second videos really pop off over there. I was trying to do pictures and shorter videos and it wasn't working, so I've adjusted. I'm now doing like 10 to 15-second reels, and it's really taking off. So I'm pretty excited about it.
That's awesome. Congrats, man.
I just hit 1,000 subs today. Like I was like Ray brought it up, and I looked and I was 900 something away, and so I was like, I'm not quite there yet. And then checked like half an hour later, and I was at 1,000. Now I'm at like 1,015. So it's growing pretty fast.
There you go. That's awesome. It's really good.
And now you feel like you just started that too. That was rapid. Yeah,
very long at all, and it's pretty fun. And I'm gonna have more fun with this one than I would like the picking content and like you said, it could open doors. That's another thing. Like I want to get more serious into the toy collecting. I don't want to be like Froggy Flips, but I want to get more into the toy collecting. I enjoy it. Why not? Why not make it kind of like my hobby? I find a lot of good toys around here. I buy them at auctions and yard sales, and I have a really good collection now. So why not? Yeah. I'm gonna buy some Muscle Men from Ray. So.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was showing off a bunch of Muscle Men I had earlier. On my.
I gotta go do it. I gotta go turn off that alarm clock. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh man. I don't know. I mean, that's the alarm to end the show then?
We're close. How did the reseller lunchbox go today? Which is on Thursdays at noon, right, Ray? On Instagram.
Yes, correct. It was good. Just kind of hung out a little bit. I was saying, I was going through my drawers, those crazy, stupid Stairlight stack drawers they're just awful. Jay thought it was like a pile of boxes behind me, but it was my drawers, and they're just so unorganized. But I pulled out one drawer and I'm showing off the little Muscle Men figures in there, and she was like, "Oh!"
I threw out 3 of those drawers today in the warehouse. I can't stand those things.
Mine is probably gonna go in trash soon.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What you know what I hate about Instagram, and I don't know why this is still the case, but like I'm in the warehouse trying to watch your show on Thursdays, Ray, and I was eating lunch watching, and then I'm trying to get to work photographing stuff or moving stuff, and as soon as you swipe off into another app, it goes away. Like, why does Instagram have it that way? It's crazy.
Because like when I'm watching YouTube, it just puts in the corner, right?
Yeah, it keeps the audio going, or Whatnot or District. They're all still running, but not Instagram or TikTok. I don't think, but.
Yeah, I'm with you, because I went to go see where my sub count was on Facebook and it took, like you said, I went to go see and closed Instagram.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense why that would be the case.
Yeah,
come on, Instagram.
Yeah, I mean,
they're Facebook. They're the same thing.
Even Dibbed It, you can do that. I think.
Yeah, you couldn't. You couldn't at the very beginning.
I can't figure out how to turn it off.
Yeah, at the very beginning you couldn't, but then they quickly changed that.
Okay.
So that's a must for like an auction, or it should be a must for a video.
I don't know how to use an iPhone, guys. So like, this is no joke. Because I've been watching a Dibbed It auction on there, and I accidentally reduce it, and then I don't know how to close it, and so then I'm like, turn my phone off and go to charge it, and I can still hear the auction going on, but I can't see it, and I don't know. And so I'm like, what the heck? And I had to go to my son who has an iPhone, and like, so I'm an old man, so I'm like, I can't get this thing off thing. You hear those guys that's still playing, but I can't see them, and I don't know how to. So he just goes, and it's off. Okay. Next time, show me what you did there, bud.
Well, I had a similar tabs. Yeah, I don't know what you did, but I had a similar situation with my dad. We were in Brimfield, and we got separated. We were going to different spots, and I got a call from this random number, and I don't answer it because it just gets spam call. And it kept calling. So finally I pick up, and it was a guy we knew from around in our antique area who my dad had ran into, and asked him to call me because we wanted to meet up. My dad had dropped his phone into a porta potty and like couldn't use it. And like so I had to but we had no way to figure out where each other were. Brimfield's a massive place. So he had this other guy call me.
Blue hand
Yeah, so he my dad was trying to get me to fix his phone, like turn it on. I'm like, I am not touching your phone.
No,
that phone I will never touch that in my life.
Nope.
Yeah.
Does he still own that phone?
No, he had to take it to the store when he got back home.
He took it to the store.
Yeah, and
He was
like,
being
all-
what happened was,
yeah,
I went in for an extra wipe, and well,
he didn't. I don't know if he told them the details or what, but yeah, I wasn't gonna fix it for
I
him.
guarantee you there. I think there's like a water sensor in there that tells it's been, and I guarantee you that thing was more than just sensing water.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
I think cell phones have that, right? They can tell if it's been exposed to water when they crack it. open.
probably, yeah. But that Brimfield, especially, you don't want to drop it in those porta potties because there's no regular bathrooms
Lots of
for
corn.
miles. Corn, yeah. We're back. That's where we started, and we're going to end with the poop story.
He's
Right?
like, we're ending this
So
show. We're going to
cyclical.
go back there. So,
Yeah,
oh shoot. Yeah, we better go if we're talking about corn
Yeah.
again. Jimmy's
Yeah.
talking
Yeah.
about corn again. I'm sorry, guys.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
Poop there.
Oh shoot! All right, guys, that was fun. What's going on? We're so Tuesday before Christmas coming up tomorrow. We're gonna be live right here on YouTube, 9 p.m. Eastern time, hanging out with the viewers. So come on over. Should we all dress up for Christmas for real this time? We should, right?
I'll dress up. Yeah,
I'll
All
dress
right,
up.
you guys listening, be dressed up too. You know,
I mean, I
Yeah.
thought you guys were supposed to. I mean,
I know.
we're supposed to practice our Christmas carols
You
today.
didn't
Yeah.
tell us, Ray. You set us up. All right, everybody. Well, we'll see you on the live event coming up tomorrow. This is the Buy It All podcast and all that fun stuff. We can just tell you tomorrow what we got going on.
See you guys.